Welcome to my page, my new page, Take Heart. My name is Henny, and I'm one of the state chapter leaders with the Stop Abuse campaign, and I'm very excited to start this journey with you. And so, this page is for moms that went through domestic violence while they were part of a church. And so, when you hear that, you would think that going through domestic violence and having a church, that sounds like a good combination. I know that many of you got very hurt by the church and were very misunderstood by the church, and very good intended advice was sometimes very painful. So I wanted to create a page where you could come as you are, with the situation as it is, and find resources and very practical tools and tips to overcome trauma, receive healing for you and your children, and while you're doing that, not to lose your faith, but actually grow in your faith and go stronger and have a faith that is so strong that it can withstand a big gigantic storm. And so that brings me to the name of this page, Take Heart. Why take heart? Well, actually, those words are in the Bible. And so in John 16, verse 33, is a verse that I would like to read to you. It says, I have told you these things so that in me you may have peace. In this world, you will have trouble. And I know that many moms, you know exactly what that means. But Jesus says, take heart, take heart. I have overcome the world. And so, every morning, I drink my favorite coffee in my favorite cup. And it says, take heart. And so I do that because that take heart and this Bible verse is the start of a journey. It's a starting point. And so, at the place where you are, if you feel you are surrounded by darkness, you go into the deepest, darkest valley. You stand in front of the biggest mountain. Right there where you are, the starting point is you silence all the voices that try to convince you that the darkness, it will never leave you, and will get even darker. The valley, it will be so deep, so dark, so lonely, you will never get out of it. And that mountain, no human being will be ever able to overcome that. And so the starting point is you're going to silence those voices, and then you listen to the right one. And that is what this verse says. You take heart. Jesus says to you, take heart. I have overcome the world. And so that verse does not deny the darkness. It does not deny the valley. It does not pretend there is no mountain. Yes, it's a starting point. But at the same time, Jesus reminds you that He has overcome the world. And so, what does that mean? Jesus rose from the dead, not so that you have to live a life defeated. Jesus rose from the dead so that you can live a life of freedom and victory. And so, wherever you are right now, you're going to gather up all your determination, and you're going to say, I am going to stand in it and live in it, in this victory, until this is going to be part of my story. And so Jesus tells you that He had overcome the world. He did not say here, take heart, now go fight your battle, go overcome it. No, He said, I overcame the world. And so you just take heart and listen to His voice and Let God remind you every day. And so that's why I have my cup. And so I would advise you to write it down in your bathroom, in your kitchen, in your living room. You have your cup so that you can remind you every time when the voices of the darkness, the valley and the mountain wants to become loud. You're gonna remind yourself and say, nope, I am gonna take heart. And my starting point for today, my starting point for this minute, this moment, this hour, is gonna remind myself and know and stand on the fact that Jesus overcame the world. And so that is the reason why I called this page Take Heart. It's the starting point and the best place to start this journey to healing and overcoming trauma. And so, it's just one puzzle piece. The starting point is just one puzzle piece. One piece does not make the whole puzzle complete. You need many pieces. And so you need many blocks. You need many building blocks. You need to go many steps. And so this is a journey. It's not one quick fix. But while we are going on this journey, it's so important to start at the right place. And so we can come as we are, but in that place, wherever we are, how dark the darkness, how deep the valley, how big the mountain, I just want to encourage you today and say, you take heart. You take heart. Jesus has overcome the world. And so I'm so excited to start this journey with you and to find and put together all the puzzle pieces so we can overcome and heal and soar and be the moms that God created us to be. So my encouragement to you is take heart.